should Caitlin Clark come back.
But there is still a positive here, and it's the fact that she's practicing.
She back in practice. Not only is she back in practice, she back practicing with the first team.
Caitlin Clark is in first team colors. It looks like Caitlin Clark had her first practice.
Lexi Hull yesterday gave an update on Caitlin Clark's injury and just how she has been. Caitlin is close to being back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Just minutes ago, brand new practice footage of Caitlin Clark has just gone viral and fans are stunned. Is she really ready to return, or could another injury be on the horizon?
A lot of people are saying, like, look at the color t-shirt that Caitlin Clark is wearing. And I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to be completely honest. This isn't Christy Sides era where we could tell who was starting based on what color jersey they wore in practice.
A lot of people are saying, look at the color t-shirt that Caitlin Clark is wearing. But the real positive is that she's practicing.
Man, there is footage circulating everywhere. Allegedly, CC is starting to practice with the first team.
There is footage circulating everywhere, allegedly showing Caitlin Clark starting to practice with the first team.
This is Caitlin Clark wearing a blue shirt like everybody else. Hold on. This probably means Caitlin Clark is practicing in full throttle.
This clip shows Caitlin Clark wearing a blue shirt like everybody else, which probably means she is practicing in full throttle.
She back in practice. Not only is she back in practice, she back practicing with the first team.
Not only is Caitlin Clark back in practice, she's practicing with the first team. That's a huge sign for the Indiana Fever as they prepare for the playoffs.
But there is still a positive here. There's still a positive, and it's the fact that she's practicing.
She's taking part in everything, traveling with the team and working out with them.
Looks like progress is being made. Now, we got to keep it real here, man. This has been a very long season. I personally have been missing CC myself. I can't lie to y'all, man.
After a long and exhausting season without her, this is progress that fans have been waiting for.
And what's crazy about all of this is that this is a away practice. With this being a away practice,
the fact that this was an away practice makes it even more surprising because it suggests she's fully involved again. Fans online immediately caught on to this detail and began speculating about her return.
CC is back. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Just like I told y'all, she would be back.
Seeing her run full practices again has fans buzzing because it signals she may be ready sooner than expected.
If she was still fully rehabbing and in full rehab, she would just be staying in Indiana, just like with all the other injured players. She would be staying in Indiana.
If she were still fully rehabbing, she would be staying back in Indiana with trainers, not joining the team on the road. This shows she's close to coming back.
To this year, when she's barely even playing, is exhausting.
The excitement is back because her presence completely changes the energy around the game.
Caitlin Clark is in first team colors. It looks like Caitlin Clark had her first practice with the first team today.
Caitlin Clark was seen practicing with the first team unit, wearing the same colors as starters.
Lexi Hull yesterday gave an update on Caitlin Clark's injury and just how she has been.
Lexi Hull recently gave an update on Caitlin Clark's injury and how she has been handling it.
Took the time to discuss Caitlin Clark and really put Clark in her place of what Clark is, what she means to the WNBA.
She's closer than ever to returning, but with every new piece of footage, fans question if it's too soon.
But like, she's there doing workouts with the team. She's doing shooting workouts. Look, she's coming back.
Speculation continues as some reports suggest Caitlin Clark might be just 1 or 2 practices away from returning.
That is big news. This is crazy.
This is a huge update, but it also raises the question of whether she's being rushed back too quickly.
And then we're going to have to stream what is, in my opinion, the most important game the Fever are playing.
Even though there's positive news, the fact that teammates are speaking about her health shows the concern is still real.
The game impact of Caitlin Clark is highlighting the power of the rising star of the WNBA.
The buzz around her comeback is huge, yet the shadow of another possible setback hangs over her.
but she does not look nearly as bulky. And I think a lot of people have been pointing out a lot of things where they're like side by side when she's been like sitting down. It's really noticeable with her arms.
That timeline excites everyone, but it also feels rushed considering the type of injury she's coming back from.
This is exciting. This is why it was important for the Indiana Fever to steal a couple wins.
Fans are excited about her return, but some worry that moving her straight into first-team action could put added strain on her body right after injury.
Today is going to be the most important game, and if they win this game, they're essentially guaranteed to not be in that awful, awful stage where you have to go through the Liberty and the Lynx.
Her recovery is clearly ongoing, and that's why many wonder if she's truly ready to step back on the court.
Lieberman underlined Clark's ability to catch attention, elevate the league, and inspire a new generation of basketball fans.
Supporters are torn between excitement and fear of seeing her re-injure herself.
It seems like she's lost quite a decent chunk of the bulk that she put on in the
The pressure to return for key games could increase the risk of aggravating the issue.
Caitlin is close to being back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
If Caitlin Clark doesn't play tomorrow, many believe her first real chance could be the Chicago Sky game.
That's how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, though. I don't know, man. It's just, it's annoying.
Just because she's practicing again doesn't mean we're going to see the same Caitlin Clark immediately.
Now, word on the street is that Caitlin Clark, like I said, is 2 practices away from coming back.
Word on the street is that Caitlin Clark is just 2 practices away from making her comeback.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And like I told y'all, I am not scared of none of these teams in the WNBA with a healthy CC.
Reports suggest Caitlin Clark could come back with 2 or 3 games left in the season to get her legs under her before the playoffs.
We got the Chicago Sky next Friday. I 100% believe and expect Caitlin Clark to make her return for Angel Reese.
Some believe Caitlin Clark is planning to return in the highly anticipated matchup against Angel Reese.
Hull, I've been impressed with her maturity through it. It's not easy to go day to day and continue to think maybe this is my day, maybe it's not.
Even though updates about her recovery sound positive, there's still no official word on exactly when Caitlin Clark will return.
Like, she's there practicing with the team. She's there around the team. She's there I don't know how much practice she's taking part in. We don't know.
The Fever are hopeful she'll be back in time for that matchup, which could be crucial for playoff seeding.
Because I know it's not going to be the CC that we all want to see. I just know it's not. Let me know what y'all think, though, man. I'm out. Peace.
Fans are worried that if her minutes stay limited or she's forced into a smaller role, her true impact won't be felt. The concern is whether she can return as the dominant player everyone expects.
If that is the case, who do they play next? Let me get this pulled up real quick. I believe they play the Mercury next.
If that's accurate, then her likely target game is against the Chicago Sky. Fans are already circling that date, eager to see if she finally returns.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know the official date that she coming back, but she is running full practices with the starters.
That timing would allow her to regain rhythm and give Indiana a massive boost heading into the postseason.
I believe next week, Caitlin Clark laces the sneaks back up and pursues a world title with this team.
That showdown would draw enormous attention and give her the stage to remind everyone who the biggest star in women's basketball really is. The timing of that return could not be more dramatic.
And that seems to be one of those things where maybe some days she feels better than others. And that could be one of the awkward things for a ramp up, is that on one day she feels good, the next day she feels bad.
Lexi Hull's comments only added to speculation that the comeback might be close. But uncertainty lingers about whether her body is truly ready for full-speed games.
It's much more close shop than last year, and rightfully so. We used to be able to tell who was coming into the starting lineup last year.
Her presence would instantly shift their momentum as they fight for positioning.
That says a lot. That says a lot. That means she's probably ready to go tonight, but they're not going to play her tonight.
The league knows her return would instantly raise viewership.
She wouldn't be around the team in this way if there was no chance of her coming back.
Now, word on the street is that Caitlin Clark, like I said, is 2 practices away from coming back.
Caitlin Clark, the GOAT, is probably going to come back probably about 2 games left in the season.
Caitlin Clark is planning on returning versus Angel Reese and letting the world know who's the big dog.
She wouldn't be around the team in this way if there was no chance of her coming back. Word on the street is that Caitlin Clark is 2 practices away from coming back. She's probably going to return with 2 or 3 games left in the season. Caitlin Clark is planning on returning versus Angel Reese and letting the world know who's the big dog. She's closer than ever. Fans are buzzing about her possible return. Caitlin Clark's comeback is almost here, but will it be too soon? Don't miss what happens next. Like, subscribe and share to stay updated.